Hi, welcome to the market alert for Thursday, 13th of December 2018. So yesterday, the pound straight up yesterday following the announcement that there was going to be a vote of no confidence in the morning. And then, of course, released later on in the evening, which you can see here, the market's reaction down and then rallying back and then sideways. So, the pound reacting that way because you'd expect to either clear things out or get a change of leadership, because obviously this deal is a dead duck. So this is how the market reacted there through the 200 bar moving average there as well, and then continuing to move higher. So up 150 pips yesterday. Meanwhile, on the overnight, the market now back to normal sideways at the moment. And I suppose the next thing is going to be, can she actually stay in the job? And she's still going to have the vote on this deal as well, although I hear that she's delayed it till January, or she has until January the 19th or something to put it in front of the House of Commons. But we'll have to wait and see. So expect the pound to react to any news item with regards to this Brexit deal, and also the Prime Minister's prospects of remaining as the Prime Minister as well. I mean, she's certainly a zombie Prime Minister now, that's a certain fact. And even on Zero Hedge, a great headline here, it says, if May is dethroned today, sell. If May survives, sell. So let's wait and see what happens with this. Meanwhile, in the Dow, this is trying to move back to the upside. Started off with a bit of weakness there. Market puts in 76% retracement, moves higher, puts in a 62% retracement, comes back to the 50 bar. You can see retracing there all the way until if you bring the market up in the pre-market session, you take profits at the end. If you send it south in the in the main part of the session, you bring it back with the help of the plunge protection team. That's how the pattern of this market has worked for the last 10 years. And overnight, you see there the Dow moving back, and now we've just driven through the 200 bar moving average with increasing volume, and also have this resistance to the left. See how this pans out in the pre-market session. But you can see here we're attempting to move higher. Watch the 200 bar moving average. The selling that was around seems to have disappeared at the moment. Any bad news there will soon send it south, but the most important area for me is definitely the 200 bar moving average as far as this market moving back to the upside is concerned. News. Super Mario's out today. He's talking of ending the QE that they've had for the last 18 months in the European zone. I can't wait to see how that's going to pan out when you've been printing 60 billion a month for 12 months and 30 billion a month to buy toxic debt, corporate debt and government debt to keep the whole thing afloat. So it's going to be interesting to see how he's going to actually normalise things and increase interest rates following this. This is a signal that everything's fine now, we bought up all the debt and we can go forward. 10 years down the line, keep that in mind. Think about that, where they've been funding this. 20 trillion debt in Europe and interest rates at record lows. So best of luck, Draghi, trying to bring this one back. But of course, it's not going to happen on his watch, because he's about to clear off and retire, so somebody else is going to pick it up. And then, of course, as ever, the Goldman Sachs boys get the so-called glory, when really what they've done is laid the foundations for a catastrophe for anybody else who is going to follow. And then finally, Bitcoin, as I said yesterday, market sideways, consolidation as we head into the holiday season. There's not enough news to move this market at the moment, because everything else is still intact as far as the broader markets are concerned, and there's probably some more downside on this one as well. Okay, that will do it for this one. If there is anything to report, I will let you know, but otherwise, as ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.